I guess I should stop venting after you. You are a crewmate. Alright, let's get into it. Are you little baby named Milkies? Be honest. Be honest. Probably. Okay. I'm gonna start at the top of the list and then move down to something that you're almost definitely doing. Do you smoke nicotine? Probably vape, right? That's a very clear pacifier. Right? But we're gonna go into the more ambiguous pacifiers, okay? Do you scroll through sites like TikTok and Instagram or whatever whenever you just need to like wind down or whatever, or maybe when you have free time? You're suckling on it because you can't be alone with your own thoughts. Here's one that's a little bit controversial. Do you always have to be listening to something when you're doing work? Right? I was gonna say music, but I won't touch music, okay? I like music, it's poggers. But typically, you have to have something. You have to have some kind of white noise when you're doing anything, right? This means that you're a little suckle baby. And you need a pacifier. Now, why are pacifiers bad? We've all seen Boss Baby. They're pretty useful, right? Like, why are they bad by nature? We know that calling someone a baby is a bad thing, but we never really explained why. Here's why. One of the worst things you can possibly be is an overgrown toddler. Okay? And by implementing things like that are ultimately pacifiers, you are becoming infantile. You're supporting that mindset. You're basically, not just that as like a vague sentiment, but you're avoiding having to face things. Okay. For example, being alone with your own thoughts. Like, you gotta scroll through something. You gotta have some, or like just focusing on the task at hand. Nope. You gotta have some sort of background thing that keeps you going. You gotta have some sort of stimulus. And those things are damaging in ways that are much deeper, not in that way. You know what I mean? Than just being a sort of pacifier. Sorry, I got a few racial slurs in my head right there. Right? Like, obviously, your attention span has probably been completely nay-nayed. Right? And there's all these other things that, commonsensically are bad for you by doing these things. But I just want to invite you, right, to take a step back at the things that you do and every things that you do. And think to yourself, why? Why am I doing this? Right? Be mindful is the word. Mindful. Okay? Is it just to pacify me? Is it to keep me away from reality that I hate? Listen, ultimately life is what you make it. Your life is what you make it. So if your life is cringe and you need distractions from it, there's something that you should do about it. And it should not be more distractions. Because if you let a problem just sit, it's going to fester and it's going to get worse. All right? But if you do the opposite of taking pacifiers and avoiding your problems, and you actually work on your life, you will enjoy it. And the life itself will be the pacifier epic style. It becomes an upward spiral instead of a downward spiral. All you gotta do is switch directions, which is not easy. I get it, right? Like, say you're running, for example. To turn around, you'd have to like stop, especially if you're going really fast. Or like if you're in a car, it takes energy, it takes a lot to stop and then turn around and go the other way. All right? But I advise strongly that you do. Come here. Come here. Come here. I love you, specifically you. Those of you who are familiar with the lore, how do you like OG Brad? Oh, 1 second. Oh, piss. Oh, piss. See, that is Bradley Richards' YouTube channel. Right there. That is Bradley Richards' YouTube channel. It just makes me want to get an assault of ice right now. Seriously, it makes me want to risk everything for 20 views. You know what I mean? I'm also wearing contacts, so I probably shouldn't keep that on. Think I could pull the hat off for real? Moving forward, do you think my jaws become masculine? Okay, listen. If you're new around here, you're kind of a loser, obviously. Cringe style that you don't understand these references. That's absurd. But listen, stay Epic Style. If you ever want to ask me any questions, leave them in the comments, obviously. Or you can DM me if it's like a private thing if you need some help with. Or you can show up in live stream Epic Style, okay? I'm not going to ask you to turn notifications on because I feel like it's douchey. Given. Right? Oh, jeez, Rick. But stay epic. And I hope we can talk soon, gamer.